Apparently, Sanaya likes to hide noodles.
Yeah.
This is Mrs. Greedy Mama. She's going down in history. Hiding noodles.
What are you doing?
And they found the stash.
I have session for me tomorrow.
Okay. Well, you got it.
How are you hiding noodles, boo boo, when other people have to eat in this house besides you?
What do you mean?
Girl, you cannot be stealing food and hiding it like that. So get it together.
Hey, come on. Because Zaire had you to me.
No, this is not Zaire. This is about you.
I'm not trying to flip it.
What is this?
Oh, she upset. They done found the stash.
You got one more. It's okay.
I'm cooking dinner for my family. Tonight, spaghetti's on the menu. Now, first things first, my grandmother always taught me not to cook in a dirty kitchen. So these dishes, they gotta go. So I don't know about y'all. Drop a comment down below and let me know if you do the same. But when I'm making my dishwater, I'll use a little bit of dish soap, which my mom has done, and I always put a little Clorox bleach to disinfect. Drop a comment and let me know if y'all do the same. Got these dishes all nice and clean. Now it's time to get into the meal preparation. When I'm making spaghetti, I always use fresh garlic, fresh onions, fresh green bell pepper, fresh red bell pepper, and don't forget you a glass of wine to keep you company while you cook. To season my meat, I use sazon, black pepper, garlic, of course, and Italian seasoning. Now I normally like sesame seed oil to saute the vegetables, but we're running low on it. I want to save that for the noodles, so I am going to substitute that with a little bit of butter instead. Now that the butter is all melted, it's time to throw in these vegetables. We gonna let them things simmer for a little while, and while that is cooking, I'm gonna go ahead on over and wash these few dishes that I just used. You want to clean as you go so you have nothing to do by the time this meal is complete. Now I like to keep a little trash bag near where I'm cooking just so I can quickly throw things away. At the end, I'll just simply toss it in a bigger garbage. These vegetables are just about done sauteing. Now it's time to add in the seasoned ground beef. Once added, you want to mix the ground beef with the vegetables very well, and then just simply cover and let it simmer. Stir occasionally as needed. While the meat is busy cooking, I have started the preparation for the water, which I am going to put the pasta in. So I just put a little bit of oil in here so the noodles won't stick together when I drop them in the water. The meat has finally finished sauteing, and now it's time to drain out the excess oil. While the meat is busy draining, I have the pasta on and cooking, and it is just about done. Once the pasta is complete, you want to run some cool water over it so it cools down the pasta so it doesn't continue to cook. This is a very important step. Now that the pasta has had time to cool down, I seasoned it with some butter, some fresh parsley, and some garlic powder. It's time to complete this meal with the making of the spaghetti sauce. So I just simply take the spaghetti sauce, pour it over the meat, and I'm gonna let this thing simmer until it has had time to blend together, and that is going to be the completion of this delicious meal.
It looks so good. It smells so good too.
Ooh, have to get into this.
God, look at that. It looks like a volcano, that little hole.
It does kinda. Isn't this your favorite?
Luckily, I have a chef for a mom.
Ooh. This spaghetti sauce is about done. Now it's time to get into this taste. For some added taste, you can use some blended cheese as well as some parmesan cheese, and it just gives it a really delicious finish.
It's good.
It's good? Ooh.
You're the best cooker.
Ooh, thank you, Jordan. I love feeding my niece.
I love it too.
The opinion of Davies really matters because this is his favorite meal and he does not play with it.
On a scale from 1 to 10, I get that like a probably 100 out of 10. That's so good. I love spaghetti.
If your kitchen doesn't look like this by the time you finish cooking, then you have done something very wrong. Be sure to clean as you go so you have nothing to do but kick your feet up when you're done cooking.